Well, it's that time again where we sit here for the next few hours and we watch some events. Guys, the Xbox Summer Games Showcase starts in only a couple of minutes. My expectations are pretty low. Let's be honest. I don't really go into these events expecting a lot anymore because whenever I do, I'm seemingly disappointed. The Sony one was not great. It had like 3 games that were pretty good. The Summer Games opening 2 days ago wasn't the worst. Like, there was a lot that was good there, but there was also a lot that was just really mid. So today, I'm honestly expecting turmoil. Because we're getting, most likely, a look at Fable, which already is steeped in controversy. We should be seeing Perfect Dark, which is already steeped in controversy. We'll probably be seeing South of Midnight. Do I need to explain? And the Outer Worlds 2 Direct is right after, and I will be streaming that. Usually those aren't super long. So yeah, this will probably be like a 3-hour-ish stream. My plan is to do this stream, get off the stream, do another video, and then later on, we're going to be playing more Mario Kart. My plan is basically just to get through the Grand Prix, and that's going to be it. Because Mario Kart isn't a game that I'm going to stream consistently, just because it's not that type of game. Also, the open world, they shouldn't have wasted resources on the open world. I'm not a fan. I actually have to agree with IGN for once in my life. I know. I'm changing. I'm a changed woman now. I'm agreeing with IGN. Absolutely insane that they decided to go for this open world that is shallow. But yeah, we'll be finishing up the Mario Kart tracks, and then we have a million other games to balance. So thank you to Xbox for putting this on a Sunday. They should have put it on Monday. Would have been easier. Anyway, Sammy, thank you so much for the $10 super chat right at the start of stream. And Jaded Fett, thank you for the 9 months as a Bronze Titan. All the studios, all the money, and F all to the shows to show for it. Yeah, they don't have a lot to show for it, that's for sure. Will we be getting a Halo today? Will we? I love Halo. Halo Infinite wasn't the worst. They just fucking abandoned it. Also, I have the Elden Ring Night Rain music on because... Let's play the Xbox music for a second. Shall we? No thanks. So yeah, thank you for the 9 months. And Lamar, thank you so much for the 7 months as a Bronze Titan. It's kind of blurry. Could you fix it, please? What do you mean it's kind of blurry? Well... The Xbox Game Showcase literally only has it at 440. Fucking Microsoft. Billions and billions of dollars. What do they give you? 480. Jesus Christ. There you go, I fixed it. So yeah, they're doing fishing. I guess we could leave it on in the background. Billion-dollar company, 480. You fucking losers. Anyway, here's a list of some of the predictions, guys. How much coping are we going to be doing today? So extremely much. Elder Scrolls 6, not happening. If Elder Scrolls 6 happens today, I'll cry. Persona 4 Remake, okay. I don't want remakes. I don't want remasters. I don't want reboots. I don't want relaunches. I don't want a collection of 8 games just because they're banking on our nostalgia. I don't want that. Gears of War. I feel like they're trying to go for Gears of War instead of Halo now because Halo didn't go the way they expected, which makes me sad. Perfect Dark, I definitely think we'll be seeing. Fable. I do think we will see a little bit of Fable. It was supposed to release around this time, but then they delayed it. Silk Song, not happening. If Silk Song happens, I'm gonna cry. Starfield, nobody gives a fuck. State of Decay 3, don't think anybody cares. Indiana Jones DLC, maybe. Mass Effect 5 teaser trailer, absolutely not. Black Ops 7, nobody cares. Xbox handheld console, not happening. Especially with the Switch that just launched. No, that's not gonna happen. But these are some predictions. Put your predictions into chat. What do you think's gonna happen at this event? Disappointment or disappointment? Anyway, do you think those fishermen are actually a metaphor for Xbox users trying to find a good game? Rover, yes, I do. I do. Yeah. Xbox's games are rough these days, so. Yeah, because they broke Halo, they did. Halo went wonky. I mean, I didn't think that Infinite was terrible. I thought it was at least something. Oh yeah, Forza. We'll probably see Forza. I don't really have any hype though at this point. Fallout 3 remaster could happen. I don't want any more remakes or remasters. Like, I'm not opposed to the idea, but I also don't trust any of these companies. I don't trust any of these companies with any more remakes or remasters. Why is there a dead guy on their boat? What, are they fishing up bodies? And then they, like, sell the bodies. It's like a whole body trade. And then, like, it's in a cyberpunk world where they, like, take the dead, fished up bodies and then they enhance them with all these different, like, prosthetics. And then they turn them into, like, robots. No? We're just fishing. He's probably just sleeping. That would have been way cooler, though. Oblivion Remaster is great. There are good remakes and remasters out there. It's just that I don't want any more. I don't trust these companies anymore because they change them so much. Whoa! Why is this guy always sleeping? There is not a Mary Sue. I'd hope not. Oh my god. This is the most boring intro to a game showcase ever. This is so boring. I'm gonna fall asleep at this rate. That's what happens to the employees who don't conform. They become spare parts. Gollum 2. If Gollum 2 gets announced today, it's not. It's not. I'm not even gonna make a bet because it's not gonna happen. Well, guys, it starts in 23 seconds. Gaia, thank you for the 10. Xbox annoys me so much because each time they get my hopes up for franchises, I adore to curb stomp them with disappointment. I love Gears. Please just be good. I completely agree. Xbox is one of the worst when it comes to getting your expectations high and then disappointing. Okay, it's time. Let me know if the volume's good. I'm going to turn it up. It sounds very loud. You'll have to tell me, though. Okay. Children, get the fuck out of this stream. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a lot of warnings. Uh-oh. Xbox Game Studios. Is this Clockwork Revolution? Did it say 1027?
Is in disarray.
I think so.
We didn't come to Arcadia to get bogged down in pointless warfare. We came to spread freedom and liberate resources for profit.
Liberate
but
those
this
resources.
pesky Earth Directorate agent is mucking things up. They're not alone in doing so. And they think they can just choose how things play out.
Yeah, it's Outer Worlds.
They could stop us from stealing the Protectorate's brainwashing technology.
They're doing the direct
which
after
we
this.
need to improve our market share.
So we'll watch
if
that.
This stranger aligned with the Order and that world computer of theirs. That could be the key to closing the rifts that threaten the colonies. So, you see why this menace must be wiped from the face of existence. Or, better yet, brought to our side through the power of capitalism.
Ah, capitalism.
Now, let's get out there and buy our way to victory!
I'm yearning and yearning for you. My heart and
See, this reminds me of Starfield, but actually with humor and style. It's like they wanted to do this with Starfield, except they didn't put any sort of comedy into it. And they didn't give it style. It was just too bland.
Although the cost may be high.
It's the ray gun! Whoa!
One day I know you'll be mine.
This music's great.
Someday perhaps I'll own two. For now I'll take one that's brand new. 'Cause I'm yearning and burning for you.
See, okay, it looks fun. 29. There's so many games launching in October!
Capitalism.
We are not.
Inflate our impressions and egos by staying tuned after
We're
the
not gonna have
showcase.
time to play Bloodborne. I'm gonna cry again. It's just there's so many games that are exactly like that. That's my problem. It looks good.
Babe, what's wrong?
I'm sorry. I've just been so depressed lately.
You know, it would fix everything. Humanzaprom.
Is it high on like DLC or 2? Probably 2. Hey, this looks like an AI trailer. I don't know why. I think it's the movement.
Yeah, humans are barely sentient. Scientists have done studies, and their brains are like half the size of ours.
I mean, that's cool that they're doing a sequel. I didn't play the first one. It did not look like a game to me that was good. I know that there's people out there who said that they loved it. It just didn't capture my attention enough to get me to play it at launch. Maybe I'd play it now, but yeah, I don't know. I didn't play it. Oh, it's Plague Tale. This got leaked, and then they had announced it. No, it's Plague Tale. Because it got leaked. It's a prequel. Okay, maybe we could do something else. I understand one scene. sick. If she breathes one more time, I swear to God, I'm gonna punch my screen. Okay, I don't like prequels, but I also didn't finish the second game. I finished the first game. It was fun. The second game, I don't know why, it just didn't stick with me. I didn't finish it. Where are the rats? Okay. Ew. It's like Jello. No thanks. Oh, it's their handheld. Oh, shit. Oh. They do want to try to compete against Nintendo. My problem with this, right, is, there's a million handhelds that look exactly like this. You know? And with, okay, wait. With Xbox putting literally everything on Steam, why would I not just play it through a Steam Deck? I don't know. The reason why the Switch 2 works is because Nintendo has exclusive games. You're never gonna get Mario on an Xbox. You're never gonna get Mario on a PC. But Microsoft already puts all of their games onto Steam. But they also have Xbox Play Anywhere now. So I could pick up my phone and this could be my thing. So, like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, congratulations.
At Xbox, we strive to put the player first. And that's what you've seen from us over the years. We've led the industry with backward compatibility.
Yeah,
we
keep seeing Silk Song with no release.
We deliver Game Pass, first on console, then on PC, and with cloud gaming. So what's next? How can we give you even more freedom, more choice, more ways to play?
By making games $20.
Our next step is to unify your gaming no matter where you buy or play. So we're building an Xbox experience designed for players, not locked to a single store or tied to one device. The Xbox Ally is an Xbox you can hold in your hands, bringing together the power
this
of
was an
Xbox and
Xbox.
the freedom of Windows. On this
That
Xbox, you can
stupid
play games across
trailer.
your entire
That-
library,
Whoa!
including all the Windows PC game stores, from Xbox and
Did you
Battle.net
lie
to
to
Steam,
me?
GOG, and Ubisoft Connect. And the highly anticipated Hollow Knight Silk Song will be available at launch and in Game Pass when the Ally releases later
Imagine
this
if they
year.
said
In
exclusive.
fact, every new game you see in today's show will be playable on the Xbox Ally.
I mean, that's cool. I'm not buying it. I don't
We
even have a
have
Steam
always
Deck.
wanted you to have the unique experience of Xbox on any screen. That's why we're investing in
Freedom
Xbox
of
Play Anywhere.
Windows, guys.
Whether you're playing on console, PC, smart TV, or any Windows handheld like the new Xbox
See, that's
Ally,
already an
the
Xbox.
Xbox experience roams with you. Your library, progression, friends, and achievements. There are over 1,000 Xbox Play Anywhere games on Xbox today. And every new game you see in today's show, from our partners and our studios, is Xbox Play Anywhere. And because it's Xbox, you can always have access to Game Pass with a diverse lineup of games from the biggest franchises to critically acclaimed indie hits. This is the freedom we believe players should have. Any game, anywhere. And we are giving it our all every day to make this
Make
vision
games
real.
$20,
But it
you'll
all
sell
comes
millions
back to the games.
of every game.
From Dead to Rights on the original Xbox
We put the
to
player
Armored
first,
Core
so we
6,
raise our prices.
Our relationship with Bandai Namco Entertainment has stood the test of time.
It's true, Wolf.
We both believe in bringing amazing experiences to players around the world, and their next game does exactly that. From Rebel Wolf Studio, this is a story-rich action RPG
cool.
steeped in dark fantasy that I can't wait for you to explore.
Guys, I'm not
Thank you,
buying that.
and enjoy the rest
I don't
of the
even
show.
have a Steam Deck yet because I don't have use for it. But I would buy a Steam Deck every fucking day of the week over that. This game has looked good. Guys, she's been at Xbox for 1 million years.
Monsters have always been here.
watching from the shadows. And when we were at our weakest, they came out into the light. We feared for our lives, but we should have feared for our souls instead. The vampires didn't come to kill us. No, they came to rule. To turn us into mindless, docile cattle. Not me, though.
This is
They
the
tried to
team
change me
that
into
used to
one of
work at
them.
CD Projekt Red that quit. We saw how that happened with
became
Ubisoft with
something
Claire of
else
Scared.
instead.
Ooh, that looks cool.
Their worst nightmare. A Dawnwalker. Trapped between the two worlds. Fighting to even the score. Fighting to understand the evil behind it all.
He is out there watching,
2 FPS.
growing.
It sounds like The Witcher. I mean, I'm excited for this game because it is made by ex-CD Projekt Red devs, and it's definitely got a similar feel to The Witcher. I do not feel that we saw enough gameplay there, though. Sorry. I'm not impressed by a lot of trailers that don't show gameplay anymore. I mean, it looked cool.
World premiere.
Don't get me wrong. I'm excited for it. Is this Super Meat Boy? Guys, this is their Astrobot competitor. Yeah, I mean, that looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. At least it was gameplay.
Watch your back, Yakumo. You're a wanted criminal now.
I'll kill the Dark
It's
Dragon
Aerith's
myself.
voice actor.
It's my mission.
Voice actress.
My duty as a Raven Ninja.
Breaking the Dark Dragon free has its consequences.
Oh, this looks so good. Team Ninja is killing it.
Sayori.
Ryu, there's something I need your help with.
Oh, this looks so good.
The Dark Dragon is mine.
Whew. October 21st. I can't. I think October, there's 8 1,000 games coming out. That looked cool. Oh, day one Game Pass. Bethesda presents nothing you're looking forward to. Starfield on PS5. Hey. DLC.
Here we go.
Good luck, Indy.
What are you doing, Jones? Are you
I'll play that for the soundtrack. Sounds good. Thank you. That was not the best video game of 2024.
This is where it starts. Beneath the streets of Rome. Enter the city of Antioch. Find the secret relic. Bring it back to the Holy See. Defend the secret. They worshipped the giants.
The game was decent. It was. It had a lot going for it. I don't know if I want to play the DLC. Maybe. Yeah, it's Troy Baker.
World premiere.
はるか昔、この国に輪廻の獣が現れた。
Yes. 輪
廻の獣は汚れを吐き、あらゆる生物を蝕んだ。
Oh, Game Freak. Mobile trash. 2 FPS! I love video games like that! Whoa. Can you maybe give me some more FPS? Running at a crisp 5.
西暦4026年。人類は滅亡を待つの
み。Beast of Reincarnation. Whoa, that looked pretty cool.
お前こそが輪廻の獣を滅ぼす刃となる。
Okay. That was really interesting, and I'm actually wanting to see more. I can't play that game. There's a female protagonist. Disgusting. Boycott.
Because they swoop their filth down to us.
I thought we hated all female video game characters. Why are you guys saying that looks cool? Whoops.
Here's to playing in the mud. Life here ain't for the soft-hearted.
You will be paying me back until you fucking rust.
It ain't for the spineless.
Keep your filthy pickers off me!
And it sure as shite ain't for the decent.
That's a clean sweep for one.
There has been a crime! Justice itself has been affronted! I have been burgled!
Lord Griswick.
Burgled!
Yes, I got that part. Do you know anyone who might wish you ill? We can't arrest and question everyone. Let's see if we can narrow the suspects down a bit.
They were,
Trust your instincts, sir.
tall.
Yes, sir.
Built rather slim, well, muscular. Mm-hmm. Was very quick, agile.
Go on.
With a mustache. No, larger.
I see.
Quite fashionable.
Okay.
That's the fiend who robbed me.
They got my good side this time. Breaking in is the easy part.
Your brandy, sir.
Getting away with it is the real trick.
These candlesticks ain't gold. Worthless and dull, just like you. Nah, I have a customer. How can I help you?
I'd rather talk to you, Errol. Sounds like I'll get a better deal.
You talk to me first, and him never. Got it?
Uncle's a bit touchy, ain't he, Errol?
Touchy? I'll show you, touchy! There. Anything else you'd care to say to Errol? Brains. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it.
Round here, it's all sharp edges
I mean, I'm
Empty
interested.
and blood on the cobbles. Goodbye, Silas.
No, no!
I'll hurt you, you fucking meatsack! I'll leave you with a pissing pan of peaches!
You'd either got a gang at your back or a knife in it.
We're family here. Family takes care of its own.
Can't put a price on that, can you?
Them's in charge. They don't keep order. They keep power.
Take this thing into the crucible and melt it.
Oh, everyone's being wronged by the white men.
They just want us beaten, broken, and too scared to fight back.
I don't want to kill him.
That's why it pays to be clever and well-armed.
God, some of the performance in this is terrible.
Let's go and end a few arguments.
I
Don't
really...
get cocky. They've got a weapon far worse.
I'm really interested.
And if they can rewrite history, they can rewrite us. But look who just found Mummy's keys.
Besides the
Now I can
performance
fiddle with
problems, like that crafting system looks really cool.
Put the bullet back in the barrel. Bring the chaos to a crawl. Take a mistake and make it like it never happened. We can change the world as we know it. One choice at a time. And I can even go back and change the past to change the future. And let me tell you, the hunters don't like it when the rabbits got the gun.
Yeah, it's Clockwork Revolution. Yeah. I mean, that looks
now
pretty cool.
let me alone and piss off!
I definitely will be playing that at release.
Our creative teams are dedicated to bringing
yapping
players
now.
award-winning, record-breaking, critically acclaimed games. Call of Duty, Black Ops 6 from Activision, Doom, The Dark Ages from Bethesda, Diablo 4, Vessel of Hatred from Blizzard, and Avowed from Xbox Game Studios.
Yeah,
All
I
of our
forgot
teams
about Avowed.
across Xbox First Party are shipping
That's
their
right.
most played games ever, and they're also delivering more content than ever before. From original single-player experiences to vast online worlds, our teams are empowered to build the games they've always
his name's
dreamed
Matt
of.
Booty.
We want our players to have the choice and flexibility of where and how they play the games our teams make. So of course, our games will be available day one in Game Pass, and every new game we make for both Xbox consoles and PC will be Xbox Play Anywhere.
I
On
like the
behalf
Play
of our
Anywhere
creative
system.
teams, thank you. These experiences don't stop when you put down the controller. As you've seen in recent years, more and more of our characters, stories, and worlds are expanding to brand new audiences through TV and film. A Minecraft movie and the Fallout TV series broke records and brought millions of players into the game. We have more projects in the
like
works
Minecraft.
as gaming continues to influence film and television like never before.
I
When
know
it comes to
everyone's gonna
growing
spam
new
chicken jockey.
franchises,
It makes me
Obsidian
cringe.
is having a year like no other. From launching a blockbuster new game like Avowed to the upcoming release of The Outer Worlds
Does
2
anybody
this
even
October.
remember
Obsidian is
Avowed?
always delivering great games, and they have a third game launching this year. You'll get to go deeper on it in our Direct, but until then, let's take a look.
Let's go deeper.
World premiere.
Uh-oh. Here we go. What are they remaking, remastering? What are they remaking?
I told you, you can't run from me, you foul beast! With new flexible legs, the yoke girth action
New
figure
Vegas
can
2.
ride anything!
Breaking news. There's been an explosion at Brook Hollow Park. Chaos descended on a ceremony commemorating the 2-year anniversary of when 4 teenagers were miniaturized against their will
Grounded?
and left to
Grounded's so
fight for their
stupid.
survival
Sorry,
in the
I don't like
backyard
Grounded.
of a deranged scientist. Formerly evil company Ominent Practical Technologies was set to dedicate a statue of the 4 teenagers, fast food science robot Burgle, and Dr. Tully when an explosion erupted. Dr. Tully and the teenagers' current whereabouts are also unknown.
But gotta keep
You
them
gotta keep them separated.
It's a good song, but why it? I don't know. It's supposed to feel nostalgic. Well, guys, my stream's gonna get taken down after this, probably. No, they're just gonna steal my revenue. My whole $4. Can't believe it. How did they do this to me? I just didn't get into Grounded. I'm happy for the people who did like Grounded that they're making a sequel, but yeah. I'm not gonna play it. 07. Yep.
The predecessor, ND3500, reached. Accessing predecessor's travel log. Attempting data salvage.
Blubber? I don't trust Blubber.
An unprecedented orphan. It was in a state of suppressed recomposition.
The behavior pattern of the orphans populating the area is highly unusual.
Just because they've made one good game doesn't make up for the others they've flopped.
It is highly recommended to proceed with
Like
caution.
Dead Space.
They seem to act more
Oh, this was announced already, yeah?
in coordination.
Destroying the nest is now a priority.
I think that this was actually.
Such is our calling.
calling.
Such is our calling.
I'll be playing it. I hope that it actually turns out to be good. I still don't trust Blubber. They made one good game, but they failed at like 5 others, so... You know, keeping my expectations low over here. Bethesda. Elder Scrolls Online. I can't believe that this game is still alive. I can't believe that this is still going. How many people are even playing ESO anymore? Apparently enough to keep making DLC. I think I have to try this game again. I say this every fucking time we see an ESO trailer at one of these summer events. I always say, I think I need to give this a try again. I never do. This music doesn't fit. I'm so sick of them adding music that's pointless. Like, it doesn't add to the experience. 26 million players. Is that just in total of the lifespan of the game? Or are you saying active users? Probably not. Just never gotten into it. Maybe it is that good. 22K players playing it on Steam. Well, you can also play it on other. You can also play it on other platforms, right? It's not just on Steam. It might be. I mean, like, that was a fine trailer. I don't know. I just never got into it, and I kind of don't want to. Unless it's really that good.
World premiere.
I've never actually heard anybody talk about the game. I just constantly see it at these events. More space.
Mayday! Hold one to mission control. We're falling!
DEI hires and spaceships.
Thomas, the ship's breaking apart.
Good.
There's no time. Evacuate now. Thomas, come in.
Ariane, you sacrificed everything for a new world to save mankind, and I'll always love you for that.
I can't fucking take this song anymore. I can't take hearing this song anymore. This song is in literally every trailer of every video game ever. Can we stop with this song, guys? It's driving me insane now. Once a year, there's a new game trailer that uses this. You can't anymore. You just can't. You're banned. I can't take hearing this song anymore. I'm so sorry. I'm so triggered. She's just running. That's all she's been doing.
Thomas, wherever you are, I'll find you.
Okay. Maybe Thomas doesn't want to be found. Have you ever thought of that? Oh, Thomas is alien. Chow. In collab with the European Space Agency. Oh, so it's a government-funded game, is it? All right. I did not get anything out of that trailer.
World premiere.
I did not feel excited at all. Not a single bone in my body.
Welcome to England, Mr. David. I know this must be a shock. Having never met your real father, but he left you this hotel in his will.
Honestly, just with the music, I don't want to play it.
The caretaker. He's a little eccentric. You'll see.
Let me welcome you to the Grand, a hotel famous across the land.
So we're just fixing the hotel?
In such high demand, your wish our command here at the Grand.
What the fuck did he just whip out of his pocket? Where is he keeping that?
It looks like you're about to do some renovations. Would you like some help with that?
It's a
my father
hotel
was renovating the hotel when he disappeared?
Not just the hotel.
Shit, someone's missing.
He was helping the entire village. You have his power tools. You know, you could pick up where he left off. You seem like a good man, like he was.
I'm in.
I liked Graham's
They don't suspect
song.
a thing.
Sorry.
Just make sure the locals don't get wind of what you're really up to. Because if they find out,
you'll have to
they
kill
will
them.
wicker man your ass.
You keep looking into things, and things are gonna start looking back. Don't make the same mistake your father made. In this place, the only one you can really trust is me.
Is everyone always going to be constantly singing? Because I was mildly interested. I was about to let Gramps get away with his song, but everybody, I don't know about that. I'm mildly interested. That's probably going to be a hot take. I'm mildly interested in that. I don't know, it looked different. The fuck is this? What the hell is that? That was awful. Pure slop. Maybe it's just me then. I didn't think that looked too terrible. The music, it should have stopped.
Who would have guessed the defender of my homeland
But
would be my daughter?
it's like a mystery
She
game.
unlocked the heavenly spear, but is she worthy?
Like a mystery puzzle rebuild game. Very hot take. Yeah, well, you guys are gonna be the loser sitting and watching me play it. And I'll be the loser playing it. Ay. It's Rise of Mythology. Or Age of Mythology, sorry.
You can't rule if the heavenly spear is mine.
Cool. We will suffer as one. She's not wrong, Chad. Yeah. Is that supposed to say like Eve Studios? Ever Studios? Ever?
주권 국가의 자주적 결정을 누가 허락하는가? 만약 이 결정이 패권 국가의 특정 정치 집단의 이익을 저해한다면
Political interests.
당신의 특정 행동이 대중의 의사결정에 영향을 미칠 수 있으며 반대로 누군가는 당신의 의사결정에 영향을 주려 한다는 것을 인지할 때 자신만의 온전한 입장을 세울 수 있지 않을까? 당신의 입장은 온전한 본인의 판단인가? 그렇게 믿고 있거나 믿고 싶을 뿐.
I don't know what this is. Yeah, it's Korean. Are we getting Korean COD?
당신은 무엇 때문에 분노하는지. 당신의 분노는 스스로 결정한 것인가?
It's like Splinter Cell.
누군가 당신의 분노를 이용한다. 지정태. 지정태.
That was pretty cool, actually. 2026. That was actually kind of interesting.
World premiere.
E ora olaiem loite fativi. Novo. Ilo? Te kemaite mana. Muite unanite waeora. Dia. Novo tua libemo iwa lotaname. Ona otalima di efema. Teonami. Toma tua calio, terali.
The Odyssey continues. I have no idea what this is. I mean, it's cute, but did he just activate my monkey cat? Planet of Lana 2. Oh, I didn't play the first one. I honestly haven't heard anything about it since it came out. I think it came out last year. I don't even remember, actually, now that we're talking about it. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not gonna play that.
Well, hello there. Beautiful day to relax by the old fishing hole, wouldn't you say? When it comes to fishing, Appalachia is a land aswim with opportunity. Yes, you'll find fish of all flavors in
That's
every
why they did the
walk
fishing
of
at the
waterway.
start of the stream.
From its mightiest of rivers
To promote
its humblest of ponds.
76 fishing.
Just step up to the bank, cast your line, and when your bobber starts bobbing, reel in the rewards. What do you got on there, Jed? Worms. And how are they biting today?
See for yourself.
Bagging the big fish starts with finding the right tools for the job. There are as many unique combinations of rods, reels, bobbers, and baits as there are fish in the sea.
I'm sure that somebody's
And when
already
you've caught your
modded this into
fill,
the game.
pop
They just
over to the
feel like
local
the
tackle
mod.
shop to swap fish tails. Can you smell that? No matter what troubles plague the future wastelands of Appalachia, you can always find comfort in cozy little joys like this. You just gotta know where to look. Vault Life is your ticket to easy living. Design and build your own little slice of paradise. A place to show off all the bits and bobs you collect in your travels. Got a green thumb? Plant your own peaceful vegetable garden. And nothing warms the heart like a neighborhood cookout. Ah, community makes a wasteland a waste home. Join today, and tomorrow you'll be kicking back and sharing a meal with friends in beautiful Appalachia.
I'm not. Yikes.
World premiere.
Anyway, guys, let's move on. Oh shit. Solo leveling. That's so flashy. That's cool. Nice.
World premiere.
4-player leveling. Yeah. There's co-op. Oh! Wasn't this the game that got accused of AI previously? Is this some pay-to-win slop mobile game? Solo leveling is good animated on? Yes. As a certified girl, I can tell you, I like the way it looks. This looks fun, but as a gamer, I just know that it's going to cost me $800 as an entry fee for the pay-to-win gacha. Listen, we've heard you say that 8 times. I get it. You're invincible and you're unstoppable. Congratulations, lady. You want a fucking sticker? That was, as a girl, I'm legally obligated to give you my opinion.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I just want to say thanks to everyone for all the love and support we've seen since we announced Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 a few months ago. These games have changed my life, but more than that, I've seen them help spread a love and appreciation for skating all over the world, and that means everything to me and the team. I can't wait for you all to experience the game. It's been rebuilt with so much care and attention to detail, with some brand new parks, new music, new skaters, and more. And you can enjoy it all with your friends with up to 8 players in multiplayer. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 officially drops July 11th, and we have a lot more surprises to come. Check out the launch trailer now.
Cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Watch it, mate.
The turtles. Whoa. Slayer. Let's throw literally everybody in the weekend. That looks pretty cool, though.
World premiere.
World premiere. Whoa. Oh, muffins, you have changed an inch, grown an inch. I saw the word inch. That was a lady, by the way. I think. Your sister Camilla, it was. Confront your sister. Why is everyone's booty so big? You betrayed me! You're acting like mom! Damn, she parried that shit. I got nothing out of that trailer. Yeah, I'm not particularly interested in what we just saw. Okay. I mean, congrats to the developers for creating a game. Oh, people are dying. No! Here's remake. Remaster. He's coming to more players than ever before.
Look who decided to show up. It's game time, baby!
You think you can still find your way back home, Phoenix?
Reloaded visuals.
Looks like they upgraded. Who knows you, baby? Let's do this. This is gonna be awesome.
A Gears remaster. Hell yeah. One of the few remasters that people have been asking for literally years. Here's a War Reloaded. We've been asking for so long for that. Maybe they should have done this 10 years ago when the franchise was actually not dog shit. Jonah. Persona? It is Persona 4. Here's on PS5, but no Helldivers 2 on Xbox. Yeah, thank you, Poncho, for the tip. Feels pretty bad. Such good music. This was already leaked. This was already leaked by VA that it was going to happen. We just didn't know if it was going to be announced yet.
The Smugglers League is always there.
The Smugglers League.
But you won't see us. You won't hear us. And the only way you'd ever know it
is this Sea of Thieves?
Is if that's what we wanted. As smugglers, we deal in the goods others are afraid to handle. Guns, explosives.
And don't forget the rum.
It's a life of danger like no other. So I guess my question is, can you handle that?
Getting your hands on gold is one thing, but you should know that this is what we're really after. The bigger the room, the better. Smugglers need to be adaptable. It's more than moving under moonlight and shadows. You should be ready to take advantage of others' misfortune. Stealing, of course, is always an option. Just do whatever it takes to get the job done. You are pirates, after all.
Welcome, my friends, to the Smugglers League.
Bad news.
You're paying for that.
Season 17. That's absolutely crazy. 17 seasons. I mean, congrats to the Sea of Thieves players. They're getting so many updates.
World premiere.
Whoa, chill out.
This is ridiculous. Please, come on. Are you one of them? You're here, but it's
ooh, Skybound.
Had enough yet?
No, Dad.
Oh shit.
Not even close.
I didn't know they were doing Invincible. Whoa, a game that hasn't leaked yet.
I hoped you'd understand why I had to do this. Accept our rule or die.
I'd like to propose a third option.
I'm not your son anymore. I'm the guy who's going to throw you off this planet for good. I trusted you!
Back off!
Mortal Kombat is
ready to bleed? This is over!
He just used the one move 8,000 times over.
Coming through!
Let's do this!
3v3 tag fighting. That's the same as the new Marvel game. token, whatever it's called, Marvel just got announced. That's 4v4. It's a 3v3.
I am ending you.
I'm not gonna play this. Too many games for me. I don't like this. I'd rather try the Marvel one instead of Invincible. But I hope the people that I hope it's enjoyable for the people that think of this cool. Cloud! Coming to your Nintendo Switch. Nice. I've already played it. So.
I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
Know your place, little lamb. There's no one to save.
My woman! Sheesh! Oh, fancy 16! Woo!
No flames are around.
Climb! Guys, it's my boyfriend! Final Fantasy 16 was good! If you don't like it, there's something wrong with you!
Valisthea cannot endure a second claim.
I've already played it, so I'm gonna rebuy it.
But she may yet.
I like Benedict.
By you.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy it again, because I already own it, but it's a very good game in my opinion.
World premiere.
Do not know this developer. Environments are very cool. But it looks unique.
Games like Psychonauts 2 showed how Double Fine excels at creating unique and innovative experiences, and Keeper is no exception. Looking ahead, next year marks 25 years of Xbox. It's a big milestone for the platform and franchises that you helped build and make popular. We couldn't have done this without everyone who's been with us on this journey.
You're welcome, Phil.
As we think about bringing a new generation of players to these iconic franchises, I'm excited to share that players will get to celebrate 25 years of Xbox with a new Fable, the next Forza, Gears of War E-Day, and the return of a classic that's been with us since the beginning. Today, you've seen an incredible range of games from creators across the globe. Creators like In Exile, reaching for new heights with Clockwork Revolution. Sluggerfly, making Team Meat's modern classic platformer into 3D. Square Enix, bringing more of the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy franchise to our players. And Team Ninja, returning to the beloved series they debuted on Xbox. You've also seen the next Xbox hardware release, our Xbox Ally handheld, which lets you bring your Xbox experience and your library with you anywhere. I hope you enjoyed the breadth and depth of the games, updates, and experiences that are coming to Xbox from our partners and our own creative teams.
No.
We're seeing more players on our platform and in our games than ever. Thanks to all of you.
Oh my God.
We're proud of the creativity that Obsidian is delivering this year. Immediately after Showcase,
this is
our
the
direct
worst
begins,
by far.
where you'll go inside the studio for an extended
Revolution
look
looked
at the
okay.
Outer Worlds 2 and Grounded 2. Thanks for joining us today.
That was like literally
but
it
before
though.
we get into the direct,
One
we have
more.
a final
If
world
this
premiere.
is an Elder Scrolls
Enjoy.
fix, it's not gonna be. It's gonna be like Fable.
World
It's a premiere. Butterfly. Why a butterfly? It's not Elder Scrolls 6.
Welcome to the Guild. We have been expecting you. Please, follow me. You already know us as a global tech leader. Our software, our systems, combined with our skilled team, is designed to save lives. Your years of service have shown you the importance of our work. Here, you'll witness the global scope of that mission in action.
Good actor, by the way. Is this
Let me introduce
Titanfall?
you to our esteemed visionary.
Muppet, thank you for the 5. I did see the trailer for The
too
Expanse.
long, we have been bound by outdated systems, accepting limitations instead of redefining them. The Guild is safeguarding tomorrow, now. We are pioneering the future of protection worldwide. Our advancements are designed to elevate everyday life, reshaping the future of technology on a global scale. I'm Emma Kagan, CEO of the Guild.
Fear is a powerful thing. David Mason. Menendez.
That was such a cool trailer for absolute shit. That trailer was so cool up until they said Call of Duty. Holy fuck, we just got baited so hard. Nah, I'm good, thanks. I'm good. Do we need a fucking COD 7? That was absolute ass. That trailer was that event was terrible. Just so you guys know, the Xbox event is clearly now over. We are going to be watching the Outer Worlds 2 Direct as well. So Xbox is done.
Welcome to Obsidian Entertainment. We here at the studio have joked around that this has been the year of Obsidian, with Avowed releasing early this year and now ending the year with 2 more games. And what better way to cap this incredible year for us than by doing what our studio does best.
That was...
That's all right, come in. You can get out of here, Fergus. Thank you so much. No, you're doing great. You
that
nailed it.
That trailer would have been so cool if they just announced like fucking Titanfall
Think about
or
it.
Alan Wake or
creates
literally
the world and builds fandom,
like
but
anything
the sequel,
else. That trailer
that's
would have
what
been
makes
cool.
it worth remembering.
But my problem
no
is
sequel, no hoverboard.
Every
no
Call
sequel,
of Duty,
no dual SMGs.
even if they have
no
cool
sequel,
trailer,
no raccoon tail. No sequel, no Zune 2. Which doesn't really exist, but I wish it had.
I mean, maybe it will actually be cool.
There was a Zune 2. A Mark. They had sequels here at Obsidian. And I have
thank you for the 1 month as a Bronze Titan.
everything. Blockbuster movies to AAA video games to my first marriage. So trust me, I know what I'm doing. Come along on this journey with me. Part 2.
Let the killing commence.
Yeah, that means State of Decay 3, Fable, and Perfect Dark are still not ready. That's not good. That is very bad for them.
The Outer Worlds 2 is a sequel to The Outer Worlds 1. It's a continuation of the themes of robber barons in space and how people are controlled by the stories they're told by the people who have power over them. This time we're able to go a lot deeper because we have more time and money, which is a great thing, and we're able to make it a much more true Obsidian reactive RPG than we were the first time around.
Did I miss anything? Could I was
we're going
AFK?
deeper and more
Absolutely
complex with
not.
everything for the sequel. Deeper story, lore, RPG interactions, reactivity, all the things we've been known for as a company. It's really a complete realization of everything people want from an Obsidian game. Surprisingly, this is the first time in over 25 years that I've had the chance to do a full sequel for a world that I helped co-create.
2 is a sequel
It's really just a fantastic opportunity to explore and expand the universe in interesting
what else
ways,
needs a sequel? New
and to go even
Vegas.
further with the themes of how people are affected by living in a dystopian corporate reality.
You can shoot your way through it, you can talk your way through it, you can sneak your way through it. And so no matter what kind of play style that you like, this is just an awesome franchise and an awesome game to jump into, even if it's your first one.
Scrolls.
The first Outer Worlds was a great base to start from.
Elder Scrolls will be
all the
announced
elements
at the
of a
Game
great
Awards this
Obsidian
year,
RPG.
100%.
Interesting characters, deep worlds, important choices. In the Outer Worlds 2, not only did we want to double down on those elements, but we wanted to give players even more of it.
We've also put a lot of investment into skills and traits that impact things like combat,
Yes,
conversations,
New Vegas
and areas
needs
that
some
we
love,
call
absolutely.
RPG interactions,
New Vegas
which
was
are the
so
part of the world
fucking
where
good.
players can use their specific skills, perks, and backgrounds to solve problems in unique ways in our new, bigger worlds.
I love a deep RPG experience, and building out that RPG crunchiness for our players was at the forefront of what we set out
Honestly,
to create.
I'd rather see more
We
Clockwork
prioritize those
Revolution
deeper
than the
RPG
Outer
options
Worlds.
with different character builds and combos so players can express their role-playing power fantasies.
Walker, thank
We
you for the
also have
5. I'll
different
just say it,
equipment
Sony's
options
up
for
on the
different
boards.
playstyles and different companions with different abilities.
Sony... Their event wasn't terrible, but it also wasn't a 10 out of 10.
In the first Outer Worlds, you
Summer
start off
Games
as
one
the
2 days
Stranger,
ago
which
was
was
still
basically
better.
a blank slate to build on top of with various attribute points that would begin to define your personal experience in the game. You can make any kind of character you want, but we've given you a role. That role is an Earth Directorate agent.
I'd rather see Clockwork.
You can think of them as kind of like space cowboys or space sky marshals. They're the good guys that go into places and kind of fix everything that's wrong. You're gonna be one of those. But we don't tell you why you joined the Earth Directorate. There could have been a lot of different reasons, right? It could have been because you're an actual lawbringer and you want to go in there and spread law throughout the galaxy. It could be that you're a roustabout and you just had nothing better to do. After you pick your background, one of the really important choices you have next is choosing your traits. While we had attributes in the first Outer Worlds,
oh
we leaned
my
into traits
god,
for
a
the Outer
game
Worlds 2,
has
which are these
character
big changes
traits.
to your character depending on which ones you pick.
Insane, absolutely
So it could be something like
mind
Brilliant,
blowing.
where you can tag extra skills and you start getting extra skill points. And that's obviously really great if that's how you want to build your character. You can also go and do something like Lucky, where you get extra critical chance, and you also get a lot of really cool options throughout the game as well.
Oh my god.
Of course, we brought back dumb, so players love the dumb option.
They've been cooking. Oh my god, they added skill points to this game. Phenomenal. Why are we wasting 10 minutes picking an option?
Quite what I meant, but I like your contempt for boundaries. I could put your adventurous spirit to good use.
And you get like lots of really cool, fun conversation options in the game, but we took that even further. And again, there's lots of elements in the game where you can be dumb and use that for something. Could be something as simple as banging on a machine to get it to work. After you've invested in some of your traits, your next choices are going to be choosing your skills. The skills themselves basically allow you to build on your playstyle and what your character is doing in the game.
Oh my god, skills help you play the game?
To speccing for an explosive specialty.
Holy shit. This is fucking crazy. Who needs Elder Scrolls 6 anyway, guys?
Throughout your entire journey, your character continues to change with the different choices you make. In the Outer Worlds 1, it actually had more skills than we have, so we condensed them down to really the core and essence of what we really wanted there. But we made each point that you put into a skill much more impactful. So instead of getting small percentage changes, we actually did much larger changes per point that you put into each skill. And again, all these things, because of how they're checked inside the world itself, can matter quite a bit. You know, just even having one additional skill point in something can open up a lot more options in the world itself. If anybody's played Fallout New Vegas, they'll be very familiar with like the perk system.
Better game than this, better game than this. They shouldn't have put the time into this. They should have put the time into New Vegas.
Did. But here's the cool thing,
I mean,
right?
yeah, you guys literally just copy and pasted New Vegas with the ugly skin.
Right? So you can do everything from, hey, I want to make a stealthy build that steals stuff and is really good at that. Okay, great. Well, you can take maybe the pickpocketing perk. So that's not available to everybody, but if you select that, now you can actually go around and steal things out of people's pockets.
If you pick the perk, you can use the perk to do different things in a game.
There's another perk called heavy-handed, right? Where say you're a melee person, what this does is now your power attacks that you use actually knock people down.
Oh man, I really like the serial killer perk.
Maybe we could show the gameplay
people,
because this is fucking stupid.
And you
Chris,
can
thank you
take
for the
those
2.
hearts,
What a waste
and
of time.
essentially you're taking these trophies.
Listen, at least I'm not streaming the PC game showcase
today. And it's actually giving you a permanent
today.
health bonus every time you do it. We have this
If
perk
these are this
called
bad,
Assassin.
I don't even want to imagine.
Now this is an
what that
early
one's gonna
game
be
perk
like.
that you can take, which every time you stealth attack an enemy, you're actually going to get a movement bonus for a certain amount of time.
That's a nice perk, but...
Flaws were a system that everybody loved from the first game, but we wanted to make it more personal to the player. We wanted it to really reflect how you were playing the game and give you a bonus that you actually wanted to really engage with.
With the flaw system returning, we knew we needed to go bigger, better, and more real than ever before. So, we turned to the team.
So,
I told
we
them,
literally
no bad
killed
ideas.
somebody in
Give me
the
what you got.
office.
Okay, we need more flaws. We need them to be real. I want to put them in the game, so give me something. Inspiration. What's wrong with you?
Oh, I have bad knees.
I have cancer.
You have bad knees? They hurt when you walk a lot?
Yes.
When you walk too much, they hurt?
No cartilage.
Sounds boring. Makes you sound like a boring person, but it's in the game.
I know it.
It's a good flaw. What about you?
I like to take small things sometimes.
So you're stealing?
No, I'm taking.
When do you give them back?
I don't.
Claire. Yeah, you shouldn't be stealing. What are you doing? You shouldn't be stealing, Claire.
Tiny crimes.
Tiny crimes? Do you hear the second part, though? It's a crime.
Well,
You're stealing. Claire, that's wrong. You can't steal things, okay? But it's an amazing flaw, and I'm putting it in the game. But you're a bad person. And are you the one that took my stapler?
do you need it?
Yeah. Give it back.
Okay.
Please. You, what do we got? Flaw.
I like to stare at the sun.
How long did you stare at the sun?
Just lunch break.
An hour?
Oh, I only get 30. You guys get an hour?
I get an hour. An hour.
Oh. Makes me feel energized.
How many fingers am I holding up?
3.
No. Anything else? We'll put it in the game. We'll put it in the game because I feel bad for you. Anything else?
One of my favorite flaws is something called bad knees. We'll give you the option to take this flaw that'll make it so that you move
yes,
faster throughout the game.
that was a funny,
But
guys.
the problem is, anytime you stand up, your knees are going to make a loud popping noise that makes it so that, well, everyone around you is going to hear you.
Real great.
There's one called Kleptomaniac. This is really interesting because what it does is when you steal something, you can actually sell it for more bits than normal. And like that sounds really great. The drawback is sometimes when you're looking at things in the world that are owned by somebody else, you'll automatically steal them. So you have to be very careful about how you use them.
One of our more wacky perks is the Sun Gazer Flaw, and it just gives everyone cataracts while playing their game. So everything becomes like light shafts and blooms and hazes, and makes the game pretty unplayable if you happen to choose that perk.
If you happen to be the type of player that habitually reloads your weapons like I do, well, you'll be offered the flaw of overprepared.
My character is blind. If you're mean to
Now,
me, you're a fucking
you'll get larger
idiot.
magazine sizes on all of your weapons, but if you ever fully empty your magazine, you're gonna take a debuff for a while. While we support options like being a gunslinger who wants to key into destructive weapons, or a rogue who wants to alpha strike their enemies before they know what hit them, we also allow for a lot of fun and experimental builds. You can be a mad scientist who utilizes gadgets and wacky science weapons and armors, or even a psychopath who gains permanent bonuses to health by murdering their friends.
Nothing shows the impact of these character build options better than, in my opinion, the bridge area, which has a quest you get early on in Paradise Island. Not only do you kind of encounter this very early, and it's a very core one to the story, but it really expresses our philosophy of allowing the player to solve problems in a bunch of ways. So you may solve it by, speech options. You may talk to them and maybe have to go do a quest for them and really kind of prove that you're a friend of the Protectorate to get by.
When at events like this, they prevent the most basic video game systems ever as new and unique.
You could go
like,
guns blazing, you could just take everyone out inside the
characters that aren't
lower the
instantly
bridge
going to
itself
give you
and kind
what
of
you
get
want,
across.
so you might have to go on a quest for them. Like, that's not new. That's fucking stupid that you're highlighting that. Like, I understand maybe mentioning it once
to get over to the other side
to show that it's expensive, but you don't need to go on and on about it. Like, these are basic systems. I'd rather hear about what makes your game unique. Haha, guys, we have a jump button, and then they go on about it for 10 minutes. Like,
you
congratulations.
Can bypass the bridge entirely if you found like certain gadgets, like the shield gadget that protects you from poison gas as you go across.
When developers
or the double
way.
Jump boots, which kind of allow you to jump across the chasm and get across that way. There's even a really kind of messed up way, right? Which is players can actually sacrifice one of their companions. Their companion who they just found is part of.
We're no different than the Breeze if we start tossing our own to the rats.
Better than Belgard.
Law ain't gonna follow someone who can't see the wrong in it.
Goodbye, Niles.
I must admit, I'm surprised we could come to an understanding.
Stellar Blade later. Stellar Blade's not out until Thursday.
As promised, you shall have clearance to cross this bridge.
I'll be playing Mario Kart later. I'll be finishing up the Grand Prix.
It's such a fun quest, but again, it really showcases that we want you to be able to solve this in whatever way you want to. When you build your character your way, we're there for you. We really want you to have the experience that you want to have out of this.
From the very beginning of our discussions about the Outer Worlds, we really knew we wanted every game to take place in a different colony. This lets us expand on all aspects of the universe. Every colony can be its own thing with its own flavor, and we can center them around anything we want. Any ideas or setting we're interested in.
Tonight's Mario Kart.
Arcadia is an isolated colony with abundant resources, and it's run by an authoritarian faction called the
do you actually like anything?
Their dictatorship is thematically based around the question of how much freedom people will give up for security and luxury. For Protectorate subjects, unfortunately, that answer is everything.
Games I'm most hyped for that we've
Protectorate is also
seen.
incredibly wealthy because it was founded by the inventor of the skip drives, which are the Outer World's faster-than-light engines.
I don't like anything.
But those skip drives are starting to cause rifts in space-time, which are cutting off all the other colonies on Earth from being able to trade with each other.
I don't like any of the 200 games I've streamed
is
on
an
this
offshoot
channel.
of the Order of Scientific
All
Inquiry from the
trash.
original game. And like them are a science-based
single
religion
good
with the
one.
same goal of solving the universal equation, which will allow them to predict and alter the future to the benefit of all mankind. They used to be part of the Protectorate, but they split off to focus on solving the equation for the good of everyone, not as a way to simply control the masses. The player's been sent to Arcadia as an Earth Directorate agent to find out how the skip drives are causing the rifts and what can be done to stop them. Each of the factions have their own solutions to the rift problem and their own goals. The Protectorate wants to close them to protect their legacy as the inventor of the drives and their wealth. The Order wants to close them not only for the good of everyone, but also because they're complicating the math they're using to solve the universal equation.
As long as the factions
and Antes just wants to be able to open and close them at will to control all the trade routes between the colonies. In addition to expanding the themes and lore of the Outer Worlds, we're also expanding the humor, so each faction has its own flavor of absurdity. Anti's Choice is a merger between Anti-Cleo and Spacer's Choice from the original game, and there are corporate representatives in the Outer Worlds too. They've invaded Arcadia to liberate their resources for all of humanity, at a profit, of course.
One of my favorite things from Fallout New Vegas is the radio system. It was just iconic for me, and I wanted to make sure that the Outer Worlds 2 had that. So we actually built out 3 different radio stations, one for each of the major factions. You also have a ton of music. Each station might have, like, I think 20 tracks of unique music that we've made for it. It's a lot of stuff.
That's cool.
But the really cool part about this entire thing is that we actually put a lot of reactivity into the radio. So it will respond to the things that are going on around the world that you've been interacting with. So if you go into a location, let's say you solve a problem for the Protectorate folks, if you listen to the Protectorate radio station, they're going to be cheering you on as a hero.
Wonderful news, everyone. The Zeranium gas leaks at the Automech repair facility, strongly believed to be caused by Anti's Choice malefactors, have been corrected.
Some hotshot for hire just managed to fix the electrum leak in their repair facility. Now, I'm not saying we caused it in the first place, but we sure like the idea of all those broken automechanicals and all the excessive gasping and choking involved.
The factions and companions are great examples of how we're going deeper and more complex this time around.
I think they've said
they're integrated into the game's storyline much more than we did on the first Outer Worlds. And like with everything else in the game, they have a lot more reactivity. There are 6 companions in the Outer Worlds too. As usual, each has their own quest lines, but this time they are also connected to a different faction and have character arcs that the player can affect through their choices.
Because they're trying to get you
your first companion is Niles.
like this game.
He's another Earth Directorate agent like you, and he's looking for your help to decide whether he wants to become an even better agent or to turn his back on the Earth Directorate completely. There's also a somewhat cute Automech support drone that is basically Niles' helper. Her name is Val. Marisol's part of the Order of the Ascendant, and she's an aging but still deadly assassin. That's right, she's a deadly mathematician who may or may not have some unfinished business to attend to with the player's help. There's also a cultist named Azza, who is part of a sub-faction that worships the rifts, and in her case, violence in general. You can choose to either turn her away from overt violence or support her chaotic and dangerous tendencies. At one time, Anti's Choice had a program to graft soldiers with animal parts to make them more formidable. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work, and most of them are now dead. There's a combat medic who survived, however, named Inez, and she wants the player to help her fix her graft, among other things.
Holy shit, her hand.
Finally, there's Tristan.
Massive.
He's a Protectorate Arbiter, who is judge, jury, and executioner all rolled into one heavily armored package. It is your choice to either help him judge wrongdoers or show him what true justice looks like.
We definitely have reactivity in the game based on how you've been treating your companions. I won't reveal the end of the game, but let's say if you have not been treating them well, you will find out at the end of the game what that means.
Companions are a very, very important part
you kill the final boss and
of
they
merchandising,
shoot you in the
because
back
that's
of
the real beauty of the sequel. We're talking merch, baby. It is the lifeblood. It is what fuels us. Do you want to see some of my ideas? Hop, hop. Check this out.
Retro Meister, thank you so much for the 11 months. Obsidian has given a great presentation on how not to make game based on DEI. Also, Sony wants to give these Xbox down with a better showcase of games.
Psycho up in your sheets, huh? What do they do with them when they get them, huh? Maybe a little napping, maybe a little snuggling,
Walker, thank
maybe
you
a little
donations.
Nah.
Nobody cares. Art and a propaganda.
The visuals of the first Outer Worlds depicted a frontier colony in space. The Outer Worlds 2 is driven by an invasion of the Arcadia colony system by Anti's Choice, which shifts the visuals to be more reminiscent of a World War I-like setting in space. That evolution is seen across all aspects of the game, starting with the factions.
Setting in space.
How do you militarize everything, including extreme capitalists or math-crazed scientists? In a World War I setting, war comes with propaganda. The Sovereign uses it to maintain control. Auntie's Choice uses it to help their bottom line. The Order just wants to show how it exists within the grand plan. We want players to feel like Arcadia is a living, breathing place scarred by a long-standing war. Fairfield, one of the first towns you encounter, was once under protectorate control, but has recently been taken over by Auntie's Choice. They don't just occupy the town, they rebrand it with their signature style, repainting buildings, posting guards, and adding propaganda-based holograms featuring Auntie and the Moon Man. Showing the towns evolving after the invasion helps us push immersion for our players. One of our priorities in visually realizing the world of The Outer Worlds 2 was making sure everything is clear and recognizable from the player standpoint. We want to make sure each faction has a particular look and design. So when the player is running across these vast, different environments and landscapes, they're recognizing the motifs and visuals of who they're talking to, what they're going to be talking about, and how that progresses throughout the story. The first Outer Worlds was really about the player interfacing with corporations. And while we have that in The Outer Worlds 2, we really want to express not just the corporations, but how the player interacts with other facets of the world, like government entities or religious structures. And then we elaborate on those.
With larger environments, we wanted to encourage exploration by improving player mobility across the board. Now you can run, slide, double jump, mantle, and parkour your way through all of the nooks and crannies of these worlds. It really allows the player to just explore and have fun finding really cool stuff.
I can't keep doing this. Oh my god, it's a new system. This is crazy. Like changing.
We've aimed to make everything in the Outer Worlds 2 better
it's
from
really
top to bottom.
Avowed and Starfield.
The RPG elements were the start, but that's touched our story, our art, and especially our gameplay. A good sequel is
we need to
true
go
the
back
original.
to Pillars of
That's
Eternity.
First and foremost, right? Like we all want to add in a bunch of things as you're making a sequel, right? We want to make it bigger and better in every way. That's what we were trying to do here. And I thought we did not need this consultant. We made enough
Outer
sequels.
Worlds 1 wasn't a
we
bad
understand
game.
how to do this.
It just
and
also
I will say,
wasn't a great game.
I don't think it's been entirely successful.
I am
very proud of the combat improvements we have made in The Outer Worlds 2, thanks to my patented combat system. You may be thinking to yourself, it can't be that good. Shush, what are you even talking about? You haven't seen it yet. Watch this. Put a helmet on, because I'm about to blow all of your minds with my COMBAT system combat system. My name is Mark, I'm the head of sequels. Shall we begin?
This guy is acting like he's trying to get hired by
You're thinking, what's C for?
Netflix.
C. Capitalize the fact that the people loved the first game. We're going to take those people, we're going to make them buy the sequel, giving out pounds. Quick ones. Ha, ha.
I think he's got pizzazz.
Here we go. What comes after C?
That these written jokes are bad. I actually think that he probably could present humor in a decent way, but the writing's terrible here.
Okay? All right. Mobilize the players so they're ready for that sweet pre-order. Clap with me.
Okay,
sweet.
maybe
You don't have rhythm, Brandon, just say it. Sweet.
He reminds me of a modern
Everybody has a different rhythm, and it's blowing mine. And here we go. B. Burglarize.
He
what is this? It's
definitely
basically
dropped
just
you
finding
into
new
a
ways to loot dead bodies.
trap with 80,000 poison leeches.
I notice.
And be like,
Okay,
roll
well,
the
that's a
dice.
big part of the game. A, you got to agonize about how many people are going to be angry that we have just put so much combat into this thing and almost no romance at all. We should look at ourselves. What is wrong with us? Huh? We can't have one love story in this? How many people have been in love? Raise your hands. Raise your hand if you're in love. Okay, are you lying?
I have a wife.
Put your hand down. T, toi. In French, that means two. Sequel.
I think that means 3.
Okay, you're getting ahead of yourself. Come on, Claire. We're on 2. And how do we end it? Anything is possible. And we've established that we're the best there is, and there's no sequel better than us. And if I could just say one more thing, thank you very much. I know I've kind of changed the world of video games today.
For The Outer Worlds 2, we wanted to improve gunplay in every way. We focused on improving the feel of each weapon, the way a weapon snaps into ADS, the way recoil feels when firing, and how impactful our sound effects really sell the weapon's fantasy, to things like how unique reload animation can add a lot of character to each weapon. We've increased the variety of weapons by including new weapon types, but also through a host of fun and unique weaponry. We have things like the Bourse Blaster that fires out tumors that can explode like grenades, or can even be eaten by the player for additional health. We have a weapon called Rookie's Reward that will actually level up the more you use it throughout the game. And every time it levels up, it's got fun fanfare where it's like shooting out confetti and it's got a fun little setup. We have a really fun weapon called the pop-up gun. It fires out ad drones that will distract your enemies with corporate ads, slogans, and jingles. While your enemies are distracted, you can focus fire on them or explode these drones for additional damage. New to the Outer Worlds 2 are throwables.
I like that.
So you can use frag grenades to flush out enemies, smoke grenades to camouflage and escape, distraction devices
the
to
Outer
bait
Worlds
enemies
2
into a
Direct.
stealth
So
attack.
the Xbox showcase is done, and now they're just highlighting this one game for a little while.
And even
they do this every
grenades
year.
that will
Last year
levitate
was
enemies, allowing you
COD.
to
The year
fire
before was
upon them while they float
Starfield.
helplessly. And of course, science weapons are back. We have returning favorites, like the Shrink Ray. This time it's been upgraded, so you can shrink your enemy down to the size of a sprat and run over them,
We need
exploding them into
multiplayer.
bits.
Holy fuck. Imagine these guns in a
Shrink
multiplayer
Ray,
game.
That was probably my favorite
Wait,
one from
wait,
the first
why
game, so
haven't we
brought it
gotten
into
this?
the second game, but we improved it.
That's
though.
what you
So
guys should have
instead
been
of
doing.
Shrinking your enemies for a short period of time and having them re-expand, this time they stay shrunk, and we actually added in the ability to step on them and just kind of squish them and kick them, because we knew that that was the player fantasy. We knew that's what everybody wanted to do. They wanted to step on the enemies. They wanted to kick them.
That
So we
sounds
made
like
sure to
it's a
double
fun
down on that
multiplayer.
stuff.
In addition to things like our returning favorites, we also have some really fun and unique new science weapons. One of them is called the Armageddon. This one's really cool because it actually shoots out these masses that are like these little
That'll be a
arms that will stick to
$49.99
people or cover or all kinds of different things, and they will continue to just hit them.
Yeah, I'm not saying
until
that it's
they get
completely
destroyed.
new. Duke Nukem did it. I'm not saying
And we have
it's new.
another one that's
I'm just saying,
super
like,
cool called the Spectrum Dance Saber.
I feel
This is a
as
melee
though-
weapon that actually lets you
Whoa,
attack to a
happy
musical
June!
beat. And if you continue to do that, you'll actually
it'd
get
be better
additional
multiplayer.
bonuses each hit you do.
That
One of my
that
personal
sword
favorite
was
weapons
literally
is
doing
called the
nothing.
Big Bang.
That sword was
This is a
just
big
moving in
freaking
front
gun
of the enemy,
that uses
and then the
material
enemy fell and
harvested
died.
from rifts
That
to
was
shoot out a
terrible
giant ball of
animation.
energy, vaporizing everything in its path. Now, ammo's extremely rare for this weapon, but you can use it in just the right situation to devastating effects.
Like another great one is Gary. If you wear Gary, he will lash out at your opponents as you're walking through combat. So we even have science armors, and we've really kind of shown off what we thought was really great for the player from a science perspective.
We're
And
all
now
about letting people play the game their
We're
way.
announcing the
There are some
release
players
date
who prefer to
and
be
it being
immersed in a first-person view, taking in all of the
$99.99.
details. But there are others who
the
really
BFG.
prefer
Like,
to take the world in
a
from
lot
a
of this
third-person
isn't
perspective.
new.
Why not allow both? Well, now you can swap between the two, letting you enjoy the experience in whatever way you like.
I mean, I like when games do that, but
One of the things I really like about having the third-person mode is being able to see all of the fun and unique armors and armor combinations and weapons that you can equip your player with. All of the actions that you could do in first person, so you're double jumping around, you get to see your character in that way, and you get to take in the world and see things in a different light.
The Outer Worlds 2 is really the biggest game we've ever made. Bigger choices, more reactivity,
You
more
guys should've made
weapons,
KOTOR.
more things to find in each of the
Well,
worlds the players
10
can
years ago,
visit.
not modern.
The team has done incredible work bringing the Outer Worlds 2 to life. And we can't wait for you to play it.
Even though we've always been a multi-project studio, this is going to be the first time we've ever released 3 games in 1 year. It feels amazing to do. We're so excited for more people to be playing our games. It is truly an exciting time here at Obsidian. We're exploring worlds big and small while expanding on franchises that we've created, and we have no plans to slow down. We hope you all continue to come along with us as we do what we do best, make your world your way.
Wow, that is so cool of you. I feel like we got absolutely nothing out of that. It's Avowed and Starfield mixed together.
With the Outer Worlds 2, we're all about the best place to play, which is also
I'm not watching
the promise of Xbox.
a grounded.
You can play the Outer Worlds 2 on this Xbox, but it may be hard to play
Event.
it when you're staring at all
I
these
only
beautiful
cared about
holes.
the Outer Worlds 2 Direct.
Let's cut that. You can play the Outer Worlds 2 on this Xbox. Oh yeah, now that's Microsoft. Or you can take a phone call on this Xbox, then play The Outer Worlds 2 right after. Excuse me, I'm getting a call. Hello? What am I doing? I'm playing The Outer Worlds. Hello? Yeah, this is Mark. I didn't know I had jury duty today. You could play The Outer Worlds 2 on this Xbox, but it takes 2 people to lug around safely. We're gonna go up to my apartment, okay? And this is an Xbox you actually wear that also plays The Outer Worlds 2. What do you think, Claire?
This is amazing.
Are you playing?
I think so.
Fantastic. So now this is actually not an Xbox, so you cannot play The Outer Worlds 2 on it. Can't play anything on this. I guess Bread. You ever play Bread where you take it out of one slot, put it in the other? I don't have friends. If you pre-order the premium edition now, you'll get early access, which is like a prequel to the sequel, or launch the sequel to the pre-order. Or like, why are any of us alive at any time? It doesn't matter. Either way, my job here is done. It's time for the Grounded 2 portion of the Direct, which is sort of like the sequel to the Outer Worlds 2 portion of the Direct, which I absolutely just hit a home run with. You know, it's really nice to see my influence go on to other games. Take it away, team.
I'm not watching it. Chat, that's the end of this stream. Yeah, guys, that's all I'm streaming for this event. That was terrible. That was truly horrific, and honestly, the worst of the weekend. I haven't seen a video game showcase that bad in a long time. Often I'm too generous with my ratings. I genuinely think that this was a 3 out of 10. We saw 2 decent games. Wowza. That was fascinating. Clockwork Revolution looks cool. I'm excited for Clockwork Revolution. I think it's got something going for it. I thought that was pretty decent. We didn't see Hollow Knight. They keep teasing Silksong. No Silksong. None. Nada. Zippo. Zilch. They keep teasing this fucking game. They need to stop. They need to chill out. Absolutely. Oh, absolutely terrible. Not a good one. Not a good day when we don't get to actually see fucking Hollow Knight. We've been waiting 50,000 years. Ninja Gaiden 4 looked good. But that doesn't make up for the rest of the event. This Freak game actually looked pretty decent. And then Chronos looked okay. I don't trust Blubber. So that's my major problem at this point. We have some mobile slop in here. Gears of War Reloaded. I mean, it looks good. I'm somebody who is kind of sick of seeing remakes, remasters, reboots. It looked good. I mean, Gears of War is good. I'm glad more people will be able to play it now. But I can only get so excited for it. And then that absolute insane ending where you see all this super cool shit going on. You have like the world is turning and spinning, and you've got the cyberpunk city in the background, and then you've got this like Cthulhu, Alan Wake, Evil Within looking section, and then what the fuck does it say? Call of Duty. Absolute trash. That would have been a cool trailer for literally anything else. Oh yeah, Blood of the Dawnwalker also looks cool, but besides that, we didn't get anything else. We didn't get Perfect Dark. We didn't get Fable. We didn't get Halo. Not that we were really expecting that. We didn't get Silksong. Nothing else. So, yeah, guys, I'm not going to be watching the PC Game Showcase. No shot. But yeah, guys, let me know your opinions on this event. Did you like it? Did you not? Are you amused? Are you looking forward to any of these games? I definitely don't think that this was a strong event. The Sony event was okay. There was like 2 or 3 games there that looked good. The Summer Games Fest Open was significantly better. But yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that. There really wasn't a lot there. Not that I was expecting much. I want my time back. I want my time back too. Thank you so much, Elle, for the dono. I don't give a dang about remasters. Even games from a decade ago or more look graphically impressive to me. Yeah, no, I agree. I don't think that every game needs a remake or a remaster. I'm happy more people will be able to play Gears of War now. But at the same time, I'm just not going to get super excited for it. And Taffrey, thank you for the 5. I'll wait for you to play it first for those who come after. Expedition 33 was such an amazing game. But I will be playing it. Thank you. Nope, we didn't get Elder Scrolls 6. We didn't get State of Decay. We didn't get Perfect Dark. We didn't get a lot. It was a very mediocre event. It just goes to show that they literally have nothing that's done and nothing that's ready. Pretty yikes, in my opinion. Pretty fucking yikes. But yeah, guys, let me know your last minute thoughts, your last minute opinions. I did put up a video already, and I'm going to be putting up another video in a little while. Tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, I will be streaming again. We are going to be playing more Mario Kart on the Switch 2. We are going to be finishing up the Grand Prix and doing a little bit of multiplayer. That's my plan. Besides that, though, we're going to be pretty much done with Mario Kart. The open world is not good, and there really isn't that much more to do, and it's not a game that I'm going to be constantly streaming, that's for sure. Just because there's so many other things to play, so we're going to finish that up, and then, you know, this week we're going to be playing Stellar Blade, Liza P, finishing up Night Rain. We have 3 more bosses there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I certainly did not enjoy that event, but streaming it always makes it significantly better, much easier to bear. And if there's any games you guys saw here that looked cool, I hope you buy them, I hope you play them, I hope you enjoy them. There really wasn't a lot in my opinion. It was pretty rough all around. I think that if they had shown at least one of those other games that we were expecting to see, it probably would have been a better event. But they didn't.
I just want to say thanks to everyone for all the love and support we've seen since we announced Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4.
They should have shown at least one of the big games like Fable. Or Elder Scrolls, or State of Decay, or something. But yeah, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much for stopping by. I do always try to stream these industry events. Summer Games Fest was okay for the most part. Definitely not the strongest, not the weakest. I will be live streaming again tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll be playing some more Mario Kart. And this week is Stellar Blade, Liza P, Night Rain. Yeah, check out the links in the description. Follow me on social media. Join the Discord if you're not already a part of it. Thank you guys for being here the past few hours. Thank you so much for hanging out. I can't believe that was Call of Duty. That really triggered me a little bit. The fact that was Call of Duty. Good trailer. Not good, not good game. Thanks for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for stopping by, and have a really good rest of your day, everyone. Or I will see you tonight during the stream.
There's been an explosion at Brook Hall.